Alright guys, welcome back to the stream. So we are now on the fourth part of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the Steam Edition. And we are now going to fight against Grand Warlord Voss. He is the conquering alien warlord who starts with a bunch of minions out, and if he gets too many minions in play, he successfully invades the Earth and wins. So to effectively fight him, we're going to be bringing Legacy because it's Legacy. Let's also bring along Haka, who we should have brought against Citizen Dawn, but that's okay. And we're going to bring Bunker, because we need to get his variant unlocked. And Voss's nemesis is Tempest. And Tempest is kind of okay against Voss and kind of not, because Voss has damage reduction while he has minions out, so you can't really take advantage of the nemesis bonus. But Tempest can clear out Voss's minions pretty quickly. So it's up to you if you really want to bring him or not. As always, we're going to be bringing along Super Scientific Tachyon because it's Tachyon. And let's see, we'll go ahead and bring Fanatic because I haven't actually brought her along just yet. And let's get Legacy up front, sure. And then for the environment, we will fight at the Wagner Mars Base. All right, so let's get started. So since we have 5 heroes, Voss starts off with 5 of his 10 minions he needs to win. And of course he gets the damage reduction one right off the bat. Voss is a jerk. And then he gets he gets the Thorathian Lieutenant that also gives damage reduction. He has 2 of these Gene-bound guards for damage reduction and 1 of these guys. So all of his stuff has damage reduction too, which is really going to make things annoying to fight him. Alright, so hero with the most ongoing cards. Nobody has any ongoing cards, so we'll just have Haka take the damage. He has the most health. And then the Ion Lancer hits the lowest health. This guy hits everybody, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. Alright, so Legacy can go ahead and lead from the front. This will allow him to tank damage. We have to use it sparingly, though, because we don't want him to actually die from this. Alright, so let's see. Haka doesn't really have a lot of useful stuff at the moment, so we'll just go ahead and drop out a Dominion. He can't use a power because it's not going to do anything, so we'll just let him draw cards. Let's see. Tachyon. Well, we'll just put out her defensive burst and see if Haka can get... We want Haka to get Savage Mana out as quickly as possible, because with Savage Mana out, Haka can eat all of Voss's minions and make it so that Voss can't do anything. Alright, so let's see. Fanatic, what do we have here? That doesn't do anything. That could be useful, because we can force... the irreducible damage means that the guard and the lieutenant can't stop it, and she can force herself to take damage, but we don't want her to take too much damage right off the bat. No, there really isn't anything else for her to do, so sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Oh, and because it's irreducible, Legacy's Galvanize will deal damage. So let's go ahead and hit this guy. We'll hit this guy. We're not going to hit the Psyweaver, because the Psyweaver would then result in hitting Fanatic for 10 damage, which is not exactly something we want to have happen just yet. We want to try and keep Fanatic at a reasonable health level for a bit. And her power is not going to do anything, because even though it effectively deals 2 damage, it deals it in 2 separate packets, so each one is affected by damage reduction. So it's not going to... So it'll get the boost and then immediately minus 2 damage for each of those 2 packets, and nothing will happen. Alright, so let's see. Well, for bunker, what is this? Yeah, let's go ahead and play this, because thanks to Legacy's boost, he'll actually be able to deal some damage. Let's see. Is that 3 Sonic? Oops. No. Oh well, whatever, it's dead. Alright, so now for the Wagner Mars Base. And we are at the maintenance level. At the end of the environment turn, we play the next environment card. At the start of the environment turn, each player can shuffle their trash to get rid of it. This is potentially really bad. Meteor Storm is kind of both good and bad. Everybody's immune to damage, but we can skip a turn to basically stop it, or to get rid of it. But we don't actually want to do that, simply because it results in skipping a turn, and also we have ongoing destruction, or environment destruction, in our hands. The only thing is, we don't want to let it wait too long, because if Voss gets 10 minions out, then we lose. But we can at least take a little bit of time to heal up and wait. Alright, so... Or rather, set up. Though I might end up breaking it a little bit earlier than expected. We'll see. No, we do not want to skip turn. Let's get Haka's damage reduction, and then skip the rest of the turn. Oh, but the thing of it is, Tachyon's Sucker Punch actually comes in handy here, because she still gets to kill something. And then let's go ahead and experiment with Haka, because like I said, we need to get Savage Mana out. That's a wasted rampage. That's unfortunate. Rampage is really good for Haka, because it lets him basically just clear a board, but it also hurts all the heroes, so you have to use it sparingly. Especially with Legacy's boost. No, we do not want to skip turn. See, right here we have our... right here gives us our environment destruction, but we don't want to spend it just yet. Let me see. Thorathians and minions, and then this one is all villain targets. So this thing, it gets damage reduction 1, these guys all get damage reduction 2. So what we'll do for right now is we'll just have Fnatic draw 3 cards. And then Wrathful Retribution is Fnatic's endgame. She has to pitch 3 cards to use it, but it basically deals damage equal to the amount of health she's missing to a single target, which, as you might imagine, can be quite a lot. Alright, so let's get Bunker's Heavy Plating up, and then... Oh, I should have had him draw a card. Whoops. And we want to get rid of Maintenance Level, because Maintenance Level is potential pain. And now we have an Oxygen Leak. All fire damage is -3. At the end of the environment turn, one player may discard 1 card to destroy this, and at the start of the environment turn, everybody takes X damage, where X is the number of cards in the trash. Well, we don't need to blow it up just yet, because we're all immune to damage right now. And now we have another minion, which the Translocator brings out the TCF Conqueror. This is our target. To unlock the alternate Omnitron, Voss has 2 Dreadnoughts in his deck. We have to blow up both Dreadnoughts in a single turn. The problem is, the TCF Dreadnought blows up ongoing, so this is not the one that we wanted to see first. Alright, But we'll leave it out for now. If the second Dreadnought shows up, then we'll go ahead and blow up Meteor Storm and clear it out. Alright, so... well, let's go ahead and start throwing out some ongoings that we can... or fodder ongoings. So that way we can keep the Conqueror appeased for a little bit. And we do not want to skip turn. And even though Haka can't deal damage, he can still draw cards off the Mere. So we'll go ahead and start doing that. Get Haka's hand nice and full for his Haka cards. Alright, so... let's see... alright, there's no point in Tachyon playing cards right now. Alright, so Haka's has 3 Hakas. The Haka of Battle, Haka of Restoration, and Haka of Shielding. It lets him draw... each one has him draw 2 cards, and then he can discard any number of cards to boost, or to get a boost. Battle increases the next time he deals damage. Shield, or... Restoration heals him for that much health, and then Shielding prevents the next amount of damage he would take. Right now, we don't actually want to discard any cards. Why won't it let me skip discarding cards? Alright, well... so his next damage will be boosted by 1. It wouldn't let me not discard any cards. I'm not sure why. I guess you have to discard at least 1. Alright, so... go ahead and play Undaunted, which basically is similar to Shielding Winds and Superhuman Durability for Fnatic. And she doesn't have anything else she can do. Unfortunately, Fnatic's card draw is absolutely terrible. So we'll go into upgrade mode with a maintenance unit. Alright, so everybody's going to be dealt damage. Right now, there are 4 minions in play, so we're okay. Oh, great, another Meteor Storm. This is potentially bad. We'll skip that for a minute. Alright, so we can go ahead and get rid of that Danger Sense. Actually, we can get rid of upgrade mode. Don't actually need it. Okay, there's another minion. Alright. Okay, so now we're up to 6 minions in play, so we're actually going to need to start clearing them out. Which means we have to clear out both Meteor Storms. So we'll lead off with Inspiring Presence. And boost damage. Alright, Haka most definitely does not want to skip his turn because he needs to get stuff in play. So he has that Rampage, but I can't use it just yet. so now, let's see here. We don't really have that many options, so we'll just Blinding Speed to blow up one of the Meteor Storms. And keep experimenting on Haka until he gets a Savage Mana in play. Oh, Punish the Weak also works really well with Haka. When fighting against Grand Warlord Voss. No. Alright, they all have damage reduction 3, which is really bad. So that means Consecrated Ground isn't even going to do anything. Well, it'll let me break the Translocator. So we'll go with that. I really don't want to break Meteor Swarm right now, but I don't really have much of a choice in the matter. See, this isn't going to deal any damage at all. But we can hit this for 1. Is this all villain targets? Yeah, all villain targets. That is annoying. And we'll start working on the Conqueror. And it doesn't matter who the third target is. We need to start breaking this Translocator. Alright. Oh, he doesn't have anything in his trash, so we'll just play Recharge Mode, because Bunker can't do anything at the moment. Well, he could Flak Cannon, I guess, but I'd rather him just start drawing cards and charging up. In order to get Bunker's variant, you need to play all 3 of his modes during the course of a single game. Oh, because both Genebound guards are in play, none of the minions are going to be taking damage. That's bad. Fortunately, Recharge Mode gives Bunker damage reduction. Oh, great. And the red dust shows up. Which blows up a bunch of... let's see. We can go ahead and get rid of that. The Pervasive Red Dust, when it enters play, gets rid of a whole bunch of equipment. Basically, it's going to blow up all my equipment, and then when it dies, each of my characters get to take 1 of their equipment from their trash and put it into play. So, for someone who's very equipment heavy like Bunker, it is terrible for Bunker and Wraith. And Legacy only has 1 equipment in his entire deck, same with Tachyon. Alright, so let's see. His Danger Sense can go away. And there's the problem. Yes, we will redirect. Oh, he doesn't have the damage reduction. Never mind. No, we don't want to redirect. Oh, this is bad. See, the damage reduction only applies if it's dealt to that character. So, like, if Haka would be dealt 2 damage and I have it redirected to Legacy, Tomoko will not reduce that damage to 1 before it hits Legacy. So this is actually a very bad position to be in right now. Alright, so we'll go ahead and galvanize. But I'm about to deal a whole crap ton of damage thanks to Haka. With his Rampage! Oh look, this thing's the lowest health. It's taking 6. Oh look, this thing's the lowest health. It's taking 5. In case of ties, the player chooses. So all of these 3 health dudes actually are the lowest health. So we are going to deal the most damage possible, and we are going to clear out all of Voss's minions. Of course, they're all going to come right back thanks to forced deployment, which is going to suck. Now, let's get this out of the way. I actually kind of wish that I had Savage Mana out right now so that I would be tucking all of these, so that I could be tucking all of these minions instead of putting them under, or instead of just putting them into his discard pile. Alright, so unfortunately, he's dealing a bunch of damage to all my heroes because of Legacy's boosts, but this at least bought me a turn. Kind of. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Oh, that was the wrong card. I need to play Hypersonic Assault. There we go. Get some damage prevention going. Alright, Haka, flip a Savage Mana, please. There we go. Oh, even better, Ground Pound. Yes, we want to discard 2 cards. We can get rid of these 2 Haka Restorations, and now non-hero cards cannot deal damage until Haka's next turn. Which means all those minions that Voss is about to get back will not do anything. And this gives me a couple turns to build up as well. Let's go ahead and Consecrated Ground that Pervasive Red Dust. So that way we don't have to pitch cards to it. And Haka, or Bunker can get back his Flak Cannon. Alright, so... And we'll go ahead and have Fnatic stab Voss for 6 damage. Ooh, Absolution. That is useful. Yeah, we'll blow up Recharge Mode. Because I want to actually play a couple cards. And then we'll draw a card. And the decommissioned hardware will let him get his blown up stuff back. Oh look, another oxygen leak. We're not gonna... thanks to Ground Pound, we're not taking any damage this round. And since all of Voss's minions are gone, he gets pissed off, and he'll actually start attacking now. So let's see. What is a card we can destroy? We can actually destroy this Punish the Weak. Oh no, we want to keep that out, actually. Let's destroy Dominion. Yeah, Dominion. All the minions come back. All the minions that we just killed. But see, Haka has Savage Mana now, so he's going to be able to eat them all. Because I still have another Rampage. And the ship and Voss are going to futilely attempt to deal damage. And then all the minions are attempting to futilely deal damage. Legacy has the most card in play, sure. Alright, now Legacy is now going to jump in front of a missile. He's going to hit himself for 5 damage. But now all hero targets, other than Legacy, are now immune to damage while this is in play. So for 1 turn, we get to ignore damage. And then we'll go ahead and Galvanize. So Legacy is about to get smacked by Haka's next Rampage, but no one else is. Alright, so first things first, we're going to kill these Genebound guards. And Haka is going to eat them. Because they are tasty. And see, the TCF Conqueror is the only ongoing destruction that Voss has in his deck. So Voss is never going to be getting these minions back until I'm ready to have Haka belch violently all over him with Savage Mana. Of course, now that Legacy's down to 9 health, I need to take a brief break from punching him to death. And we can go ahead and break the Punish the Weak now. And he just draws another one, sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the HUD goggles out, and let's draw some cards. And we will, let's see, we can get rid of this, and this. And then we can go ahead and experiment on Bunker. He doesn't get anything. Alright, so it's Holy Nova. Hits all enemies for 1 radiant damage, which is boosted by Legacy to 3, and heals all allies for 1 health. So, it's not much, but it helps. And then let's go ahead and stat boss. Oh, and we do not want to have Fnatic play that. Early on in the game, it would have been useful, but at that point, no. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our Gatling gun back. What the Gatling gun does is it's free damage at the start of each turn. So it's basically something nice to have. And we can get rid of the grenade launcher, because I can just decommission hardware it back next turn. Oh, it's going to blow up the Dreadnought. Crap. And we got the maintenance level. Okay, yeah, we definitely need somebody to discard a card now. So Haka can pitch one of these Punish the Weaks. Villainous Weaponry. All damage dealt by villain targets is +1. So we get a Quark Drive Translocator. Great. And Legacy is almost dead. Holy crap. Okay. Well then. Let's durability. And then charge. Let's charge the Translocator. Alright. Alright, so Dominion comes out, and let's Taiha. Oh, he doesn't have enough to break both of these. That's fine. Fnatic has another Holy Nova. That's not going to be enough to save Legacy. Oh, that's bad. Alright, let's see. I need a way to heal Legacy. I don't know if I have one, because I definitely do not want him to get blown up. Alright. Oh, let's go ahead and... Oh, get Bunker's Omnicannon. This is Bunker's kill shot weapon. Basically, every turn you can store up to 3 cards underneath it, and then spend it as a power to destroy all the cards under it to deal, I think it's 2 times that much damage in a single shot. It's actually the most powerful attack in the game, at least at this point, that I'm aware of. Because you can basically put Bunker's entire deck under the Omnicannon. Alright, so let's go ahead and exercise Voss for another... this is only 4 damage, because Legacy didn't galvanize on his turn. Alright, so Gatling Gun is basically 2 free damage every turn. And we'll go ahead and start stashing stuff underneath it, like this spare turret mode, the spare flak cannon, and the spare grenade launcher. Now, the Omni Cannon is the main purpose for recharge mode, because you can keep recharging and recharging and recharging and feeding cards to the Omni Cannon. What does he have? Flak cannon, okay. Yeah, so we'll get the grenade launcher back. And then, now the thing, basically, Bunker's endgame is to charge up an Omni Cannon, switch to turret mode, and just dump a whole bunch of damage out at once with multiple power uses. Fire in the Biosphere. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each target 2 fire damage. Each hero must either destroy one of their ongoing cards or take 2 more fire damage. At the start of the environment turn, one player may discard 2 cards to destroy it. Ugh. Oh crap, Legacy doesn't have Danger Sense anymore. Alright, looks like Legacy's dying. That is unfortunate. No, we can get rid of lead from the front to keep Legacy alive for another turn. Oh, Haka doesn't care. Haka has plenty of health. Tachyon can blow up pushing the limits. Fnatic doesn't really care. She has a ton of health. This is an ongoing? I always thought this was an equipment. Sure, Bunker can blow up his ammo drop. And... well, if it wasn't Voss killing Legacy, the Frosthound would have. Alright, so when a hero dies, basically runs out of health, they don't actually... or they're not out of the game. So what happens now is that Legacy is incapacitated. So he has one of 3 powers he is allowed to use. So he can either have a hero use a power now, he can have a player draw a card now, or he can reduce damage dealt by environment cards by 1 until the start of his next turn. So we'll go ahead and have a power usage for Haka, sure. Who's going to use the Taiha? And he's going to whack the Frosthounds. Now, of course, because Legacy is dead, we no longer get his massive buff to damage, so it's going to make things a little more difficult. Alright, so right now, though, the goal is keep everybody happy and healthy so that we don't lose another character. And also weaken Voss a bit more so that way we can get him nice and dead. Alright, so... I would have really appreciated it if Tachyon had drawn a... oh, this isn't even going to do anything. Well, that was a wasted play. I didn't realize Tachyon... I forgot Tachyon reshuffled her discard pile. Alright, so let's go ahead and play... oh, cool, 2 bursts. Get rid of the fire in the Biosphere so we don't have to deal with that. Okay, so at this point, we'll go ahead and pull Fanatic's Sword, which is similar to the Staff of Ra, but instead of boosting her damage, she gets to do one of 3 different types of damage, which is useful depending on the situation. And with 1 damage boost, it's virtually identical to her normal power, though with multiple damage boosts, her normal power is actually more effective. Let's see. Oh, we can move the foam grenade, though that's really the only thing to move. And then we can crack that auxiliary power source to draw cards. And we'll just pitch this grenade launcher that we no longer need. And lovely. Another fire in the biosphere. Really? Sure, we can blow up this other Dominion. Sure. And alright, Tachyon is now in, or sorry, Fanatic is now in kill shot range for Voss. Because her starting health is 30. Oh, why did it... Oh wait, that doesn't do anything. So we are running low on health. I need the second ship to show up. Actually, I need both ships to show up. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Oh, wrong character. Oh well. I was going to have her do it on Voss to try and get some more targets out for Haka to eat. So actually... Legacy, Incap. Let's try that again. Use a power. Tachyon. On Voss, what do we flip? 2 minions, good. Haka is hungry. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Haka's Enduring Intercession. This causes Haka to take all environment damage instead of the other heroes. Let's see here. Draw some cards. Draw some more cards. Oh wait, you need to discard first. That one and this one. Alright, let's draw some more cards. And even more cards. Alright, we can get rid of these sucker punches because they're going to be completely useless. And Voss flips up 2 more minions, which I'm going to have Fanatic and Bunker deal with. Of course, they're going to be coming back thanks to the forced deployment, which is going to kind of suck. Let's see here. Yeah, End of Days clears everything during the environment turn, but it also clears all the hero stuff as well, so we don't exactly want to do that. Alright, so we'll just Sanctifying Strike this guy. And we will go ahead and stab this guy. Now, the thing about all the gene bounds is that they are immune to the type of damage that they deal. So if I had selected fire for absolution, that would have been really awkward. And we'll just... Oh, he's immune to projectile. Really? Oh, it's a pain in the neck. And of course, Bunker only deals projectile. Alright, this turret mode can go in. This extra heavy plating. And this decommissioned hardware. Yeah, all Bunker does is deal projectile damage, except for the Omni Cannon, which deals energy. But that's okay, the fire in the biosphere... Oh, wait, we're gonna blow up the fire in the biosphere. Ugh. Actually, you know what? No, we'll take the damage. Because Haka's going to be taking the damage. And so Haka's going to be taking a bunch of damage, unfortunately. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Now it's Voss's turn again. Okay, both of these guys hit highest HP, which is good. Which means they're going to be hitting Bunker, actually, which is fine. And now he gets his damage booster. Great. It's a lot of damage. Well, they're taking 3 damage either way, so... Alright, so... Haka, use a power. Let's use Taiha. Get that under villainous weaponry. Or under Savage Mana. And this guy. Alright, so... Now we are going to Haka of Restoration. And we are going to discard a whole bunch. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Haka's going to be nice and healthy now. Of course, Tachyon's almost dead, and I have no way of healing her. which is kind of awkward, actually. Let's see here. I actually don't need her playing... There's no point in her playing cards right now, because I don't want to kill Voss, because I need to get his ships out. Oh, and there's the Stalwart, his other ship. So he should be reshuffling pretty soon. Alright, so let's see here. And we can just skip power. Like I said, I want to keep Voss alive. Let's see. This upgrade mode can go under. And this flak cannon can go under. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's get Bunker some health. Does he get 2 card play? Oh, he should only get... Oh, weird. I'm not sure how or why I got 2 card plays out of that. I'm not complaining. It's not letting me use the healing power, though. That's really weird. Alright. So Tachyon's about to die anyway, so we'll just let her pitch 2 cards. Alright, we got another Gene Bound, which hits the lowest HP. And Tachyon's down. That's unfortunate. Alright, so Aka's going to Taiha, the Bionauts, and Voss. Let's see. And then he's going to ground pound so that we don't have to deal with this damage crap anymore. And we're going to skip powers because he doesn't have any useful powers at the moment. Alright, so let's see. What is Tachyon's? Destroy an ongoing. One player may play a card or have the bottom card of a... Move the bottom card of a deck to the top of that deck. Yeah, we'll have Bunker play a card. Weird. We'll just have him go into Turk mode. And this will unlock GI Bunker, because he played all 3 of his mode cards in a single game. Alright, so now that Bunker's in turret mode, he deals +1 damage and can use 2 powers a turn. But he is not able to draw cards, except for through ammo drop. Alright, so Fanatic's going to drop Undaunted again, and I don't really have anything else I can do with her. At least not at the moment that I want to. Because I'm trying to get both of Voss's ships out. Of course, now I'm on a clock. Yes. We will let turret mode go away. I'm actually going to let Gatling gun go away and move into recharge mode. Oh, there's the ammo drop. And we are not going to discard a card, so Gatling gun blows up. And we have another oxygen leak. Alright, well, we're pitching a card. That's not even a question. Oh, look, another forced deployment. Let's see here. Let's get Fnatic a card, because she does have some healing stuff in her deck. It's just a matter of drawing it. I'd rather not lose Fnatic. Alright, let's blow up forced deployment. Oh, look, there is a minion in the trash. That's awkward. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll just play that. And then we will stab that guy with fire. Yes, we will move... Actually, we will not move any cards, because we don't have any cards to move. No. We're just going to draw 3. Basically, the goal at this point is to have 2 kill shots ready for each of the ships. I've already got one. Or actually, I pretty much have both, because Savage Mana deals toxic damage, not melee, so it can break the ships. Put the top 2 cards in the environment deck face down. Oh, great. Self-destruct sequence. Well, we can blow this up, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so now it's just a matter of... Now it's just a matter of surviving long enough. Countdown pile contains 7 cards? Ugh. Whatever. We have environment destruction, we can just blow it up. That is not the card that I want to see. No. Alright, we will ground pound for now. This will keep my guys alive for another turn. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. And this lets us blow up the countdown clock. And I can't even deal damage right now because of the damage reduction. This is why we don't let Legacy die, ever. Alright. I will, at the very least, have Baron Blade unlocked by the end of this. Or not Baron Blade, Omnitron. And, of course, the fire in the biosphere. Well, we're not discarding anything. Alright, there's the first one. So we'll leave that ship in play for another turn. Let's see. So now, here's the option. I can use Savage Mana to destroy the Conqueror and put it under the Savage Mana. But that also puts all of Voss's minions back into his discard pile, and Voss still has both his forced deployments reshuffled back in. I think at this point I want to hold on to it for another turn, and hope and pray that the second forced deployment comes out. Let's see. Let's go ahead and Sanctifying Strike to Voss, so that Fnatic can heal a little bit and draw another card, so she can survive another turn. Oh wait, the Conqueror's just gonna blow her up. Crap. Looks like I don't have much of a choice in the matter. Ugh. Alright, let's at least weaken. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we can move cards. We are not going to destroy recharge mode. Alright, well, Fnatic's about to die, so she might as well pitch 2 cards. Oh, great. Pervasive red dust. That's just what we wanted to see. So, absolution. We have to keep the Omni Cannon in play, which means everything else has to go. It is a really good thing I had some spare equipment lying around. Alright, well, this thing is about to blow up. Anyway, so... Of course. Alright, Fanatic's down. Great. Alright. Let's see. So we will have Haka play his Taiha. So what do we have here? What are our options? One player may play a card, one hero regains 2 health, or select a hero, increase the next damage dealt by that hero by 2. So let's do healing on Haka. No, we're not moving any more cards. We are destroying recharge mode. So, let's get out the maintenance unit. And heal. All players agree to discard. And we'll get rid of this upgrade mode. And of course, it's going to flip another pervasive red dust, which is going to completely... Okay, maintenance level. That's going to flip the red dust. Or biosphere, sure. This guy first. Oh, this is bad. Alright, looks like I'm not going to be unlocking the alternate Baron Blade this time. We'll have to save it for the next time. Because... at this point, with 4 of my characters down and a kill shot that's been waiting for who knows how long to actually fire off. Yeah. Alright. Well, we've unlocked all 3 of the 4 hero alternates. and one of the alternate villains. So Omnitron and alternate Legacy will have to wait for another day. With that being said, Voss can suck 29 damage and die. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. I'm not going to be streaming on Thursday because Thursday is Christmas and I will not be around. But tune in next week when we will be resuming Final Fantasy IV Advance, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next week.